So I had to put another layer of fiberglass here because this Bondo is just absolute crap. It didn't even dry properly after putting hardener and waiting a week. So while the fiberglass dries, we're going to address this. The other fender, which is rotten just like the previous one. So I'm going to clean this up a little bit, take a template, do the same as I did previously, cut this off, make another piece of it in metal, weld it in, and get this one ready to be slapped onto the car. Okay, so template is a bit big, but it's better to get it big than and trim it out than to have it small and screw everything up. So what I'm going to do now is the tedious process of just bending, just to make sure it matches. Once it's done, then I'll cut it and I'll weld this piece in. Okay, so I'm gonna have a problem here. I need to do this curve, but because I have these flanges here and here, it will stop it from curving. So I got two options. These I try to shrink it, and by shrinking it, it'll try to do the natural curve, or I'll just cut this off, curve it, and then weld these tabs in. I don't know, I need to give a proper think, because I don't have any shrinker stretcher. I don't know.
A few moments later.
Yep, I made up my mind. It's gonna be more work, but I'm gonna cut this tab, I'm gonna cut this one, I'm gonna curve to the shape, and then retemplate this bit, and then just re-weld it, and just re-weld everything. It's gonna be more work, but I don't have the tools to do this kind of curves. So yeah, it sucks, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do with what you have at hand. Okay, so as I mentioned, I've cut these bits here. I did the weird curvature that this has to match this, so now it just fits perfectly. Yeah, fits just nice. So now what I need to do is like weld these tabs here and here. It seems that this is actually not that bad. So I can weld this, so I don't have to worry about building this piece. Got my job cut out for me a little bit. So one thing I haven't showed you guys is, look at that color. So the problem I was having with the primer showing, with the Bondo showing up was, one, Bondo was crap. Two, I hadn't sanded properly, so there was a little bit of let's see, the Bondo was not flush with the body, so there was a little bit of coming out, and that highlights those shadows, like those marks around it. And this is why you get sealer. So sealer just literally covers over it. Now this was just an experiment because I still have to do this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply another coat of primer on top of it, and then I'm going to sand it on a little bit because you can still see some marks, but I was really wanted to see if getting a sealer would fix the problem. And then here I managed to sand out most of it. This is just a little bit of overspray, which I need to clean. I need to clean here as well. And this is the weld. I need to grind it down a little bit more. It wasn't showing when I used the gray primer, so putting the sealer on actually helps. And as you can see, these areas here as well. Although the door is going to cover this and the rubber is going to cover that, at least I'm going to get just a tiny little bit prettier, like this one here, for example. So while this all dries, I'm going to work on this because I am sick and tired of grinding. So, okay.